Helium and its network sub-tokens are outperforming the rest of crypto. The announcement of the $20 per month nationwide unlimited phone plan by Helium Mobile has ignited a buying frenzy, and all of crypto is taking notice. Helium Mobile is no longer a narrative or an optimistic daydream for a real-world use case for crypto. It is a real, working, nationwide phone plan that people are ditching their legacy service providers for. And to no surprise, the charts are ripping. Let's take a look. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the Crypto Compound channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please hit that like and subscribe on the way in. It really does help support the channel, and I would really appreciate it. Today, we're talking about Helium crossing the $6 level for the first time in a very long time, since way back in August of 2022. We're looking at a 4-hour chart. We posted a picture of this chart late last night with the 3 rising valleys. The chart was ready to go, and the broader crypto markets did see a little bit of a pump. We are looking at Solana here right now, which as of this morning has taken a bit of a dip a few hours ago. We can see by this red candle here. We have recovered, however, but we're not out of the woods until we reach this alert that I have set up here, or somewhere around this alert, which is somewhere above where Solana turned around previously. If we could retake that level and maintain it, I would be comfortable in us moving higher. Of course, despite all of the amazing things that are going on inside of the Helium ecosystem, we are still subject to the broader crypto markets, specifically Bitcoin, of course, and Solana. Any decrease in price here, I am taking as a buying opportunity. The price decreasing because of something that's going on in the broader markets, as long as it doesn't have anything to do with Helium Mobile specifically, or Helium specifically, I would see as a buying opportunity at this point. And I think going forward, it is looking really promising to perhaps be in double digits by the end of the year. If we look at the daily chart here, there is basically just air until higher levels. I would say we probably won't turn around until the psychological $10 level, which does correspond with these highs here where we turned around way back in July of 2022. And then the big resistance level is going to come in around $11.80 to $12.30. I would expect to do a lot of chopping around at that level. But between here and there, there's really the psychological $10 level. But other than that, there's not that much resistance. It's mostly air. So I think that going from this line here to this area here shouldn't take that long, but of course we need the broader markets to cooperate. Of course, we did see the Fed announce that they are looking into 3 rate reductions next year, which is very good for crypto. We'll see how that plays out in the narrative going forward, but we do need the broader crypto markets to at least go sideways for Helium to advance higher. But right now, this chart is looking really well. Helium has been significantly outperforming other cryptos. We saw a big dip in Bitcoin and Solana while we saw this structure forming. And as we can see, we saw 3 higher lows. Very good stuff for Helium. And in our previous video, we did ask the question, is this the last time to buy Helium under $5? I did announce in that video that I accumulated some more Helium around the $4.50 level. It wasn't the last time we saw it. We did have a few hours in this trough here where you could have bought below $5. But as it is now, if the broader crypto markets hold, it's very unlikely that Helium by itself comes back below $5. I think, in my opinion, of course, not financial advice, just the guy staring at these charts obsessively. But I think it would be unlikely for the broader crypto markets to go sideways or up, and for Helium to go below $5 again. And of course, this setup did prove to be a very successful one, at least as it stands right now. And I asked, is this what dreams are made of? And I think it might be. I think that might be our final push to double digits here for HNT in the coming weeks. And guys, if we look here on the big top 100 coins by market cap, we are at the highest level we've been in for a few years now. We're at number 65, up 13 or 14% over the previous 7 days, up 30% today. I imagine this must be one of the highest here. All right, number 3 in terms of the last 24-hour performance, up 30%. The top 3 performing top 100 coins by market cap Really awesome stuff to see here. Just about tied for 2 with Ordi. And as of the recording of this video, we did just cross $1 billion in market cap and a fully diluted market cap of only 1.4 million, which is significantly better than previous cycle because most of the unlocks have happened. So that is also very good news. We won't have massive whales dumping on our faces like a lot of other coins. Now let's also take a look at Helium's sub tokens, which are also performing extraordinarily well. Helium Mobile is the highest performer on my watch list here, up 112% at the time of this recording, up almost 500% over the previous 7 days. Helium IoT over the last 24 hours is up 30%, about the same as Helium, and up a little bit more over the past 7 days than Helium. So both over the last 7 days are outperforming Helium. Helium Mobile outperforming significantly. And I think this is due to a few recent hips that we will cover that are in voting and are passing that are really benefiting the tokenomics of Helium Mobile. We'll cover those in future videos. But guys, if you don't have exposure to the sub tokens, I think it is worth having some exposure. They are smaller market cap, and they're more closely linked to the sub tokens and the sub networks. I would suggest some exposure if you have zero. Of course, this is not financial advice. That's just what I'm doing. I have read into them pretty significantly, and the tokenomics are really beneficial for the sub networks. If you guys want me to cover that in more detail in future videos, let me know down below. But guys, if we take a look here at the Helium Mobile chart really quick, I mean, it is just price discovery as of yesterday into today. I mean, nothing to really look at here. Just incredible price action moving higher. This is a 4-hour chart. If we take a look from this trough here, up about 250% to the top of this wick in the last few days. Really, really incredible performance from Helium Mobile. I would expect this thing to keep running. And of course, IoT also performing extraordinarily well at all-time highs for this chart, except for these scam wicks back here. But we are also wicked to very, very high all-time highs for IoT as well. These two coins are performing very, very well. We can see IoT is at $43 million market cap. Mobile is at $185 million market cap, according to Dex Screener here. Significantly smaller market caps, which means higher upside, and they will move faster considering there is less liquidity on these coins. These are very important to keep track of, to keep note of, and if you do believe in what Helium is building and these sub networks, and you want to get involved in some of the upside, I would recommend some exposure and some allocation to those sub networks. Of course, not financial advice. However, that is what I did, and I will continue to do as we move forward. And guys, I do want to finish here on the weekly chart to give us an idea of the progress we're making towards this march to all-time highs. Of course, we have a few days left of this week, but the chart is looking beautiful. We are seeing continued momentum and continued increased price action at a pace that is outperforming the rest of crypto. Really good stuff. Of course, on the weekly, this $7.40 should be, I would expect, a pretty strong resistance. We will see how the weekly price action interacts with that level, perhaps in the next day or so. Keep an eye out for that level on this chart. Other than that, we're going, like I mentioned on that daily chart, probably to the $11 to $12 range. I would hope relatively soon, or maybe towards the end of the year. We'll see how that happens, how that goes. But guys, thank you so much for being here. Please come take a look. Follow the X account or the Twitter account if you want more spur of the moment commentary and analysis on all things Helium and some other DePin projects. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching until the end. I've never been so excited for the future of Helium and what we're about to see in the coming months. Please leave any questions or comments down below. Please hit that like and subscribe if you have not already. But just like that, this video is over, and I will see you next time.